People wanna talk that talk in reality. You have not seen me in action. You think the come up comes overnight. You ain't behind the scenes. Trust me, these things don't just happen. No shade at Gerald.
Today, I am taking an adventure, an exploratory adventure to Home Depot, probably Menards, because, well, I want to redesign my studio. And I'm really kind of thinking that it's about time, especially because I'm getting fairly close to 100K, which is a big milestone for me. It's something that I've wanted for a very long time. As you can see, I'm like at 90,000 right now. So Social Blade is calling the 100K mark to come right around early May. So if that's true, that means I got like a few months to prepare to get basically like a new revamped studio thing going on. The major problem with that though is that I kind of suck at like design ideas, layouts. That's why I have a white wall with shelves on it. I mean, it's basic. And I try to brighten it up with, you know, different colored LEDs, right? Got these LEDs on the side. I mean, I try to make it a little bit interesting with some color and RGB and all that other stuff, but realistically, it's just not really that creative. So I think my first step is actually going to be Home Depot because it's a little bit closer, and then I'm going to probably go to Menards. And pretty much the whole idea here is I'm just going to peruse a little bit. I'm gonna look for some ideas. I actually came up with a concept idea for a background with like some faux brick, like white brick in the background, and like some MDF like kind of cut on this side, but like at an angle with LED lights behind it. I made it up, and like I kind of had a thing in my head, but then when I put it to paper, I just didn't like the way it looked. So really what it comes down to is I need a little bit of inspiration, and I'm gonna go see what is available, try to get some idea, and also just kind of plan, because if I do get a good idea, I probably want to order a lot of stuff like lighting and some other things like online, just so I have more selection and probably at a cheaper cost than trying to find it at a brick and mortar store. But I will probably get some of the panels, like the MDF stuff, the wall paneling. If I do any of that, it will be local. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna see what's at a store and then go from there. Why does it have to be snowing on the day that I want to go to Home Depot? This is stupid. I hate it. Stupid snow. This looks like a good spot. Nope, didn't get it. So these are the lights I'm talking about right here. The idea here is that these can hang in the background, one of them. They come in all different kinds of sizes, so that's kind of cool. I just don't know how I'm gonna make it fit. Also, these Phillip Hues are probably gonna be in the background somehow. I don't know which one, but one of these, maybe the basic ones, these are cheaper. Look at that, 15 bucks. Be a lot cheaper just to light up the back. This is what I need right here. This is it. This is the magic. This is what's gonna separate me from everyone else. There we go. That's the magic right there. Could always go craft computing style and do some wood grain flooring on the wall. But I don't really think that's my thing. See, I kind of like this. This is like a concrete paint. It's a concrete coating, but it has texture. Look at that. Actual texture to it. So if I were to get some kind of a concrete coating, I could put that on the MDF, like on that little thing that I have. And it would at least give it some texture. This would probably be the board I'd get, just because I could paint it and, you know, put that concrete stuff on it so it's textured. But cut that at an angle, maybe use some other stuff, maybe decorate it and use it more. I don't really know, but. And here are the panels. Look at that, big old panels. Probably need 3 of those if I had to guess. I don't know, I'd measure them before I actually bought them. But they have in stock here, they have the regular brick, which I technically could buy and then like paint it so it'd look like a painted brick wall, which doesn't look bad. You guys want to know a secret? I actually don't like the look of brick, like red brick. I don't know why, just don't like it. White brick, like it actually looks pretty decent, but just like red brick, I don't know, just doesn't do it for me. I mean, go with that flooring look, I guess, but it's kind of a little bit more mixed. I kind of like that, the mixed wood like that, which I could technically do with flooring, but this would be a lot easier to put up. It's just a few slabs and it would be up. I kind of have this like weird idea, right? What if you had some of this, right? But then there was brick behind it, or maybe like kind of overlapped. Like, I don't know if you guys have like an old town, but we have like old town, like kind of lofts and stuff like that, where basically old wall is kind of like half ripped off a brick wall. So it's kind of like this distressed look, right? So I'm thinking, like, how would that look? You know, like the brick was behind it, right? And then a wooden wall was there, but then like I just like set it up and hit it with a hammer and made it look broke, you know? And that way it was just kind of fading into it. That's a really stupid idea. See, I suck at this. Okay, so I did look around, got a kind of a better mental picture on how some of this stuff looks. When you're looking at it on the internet, it just kind of looks different, you know, obviously. So I got kind of an idea what some of it looks like. The flooring, like there's a lot more flooring options if you want to do, you know, the floor on the wall style. But I do really like those panels, like the size of the panels, the different like designs they have. I kind of like those big panels, especially if I can get that brick in white, or maybe paint the brick white or something, or maybe like a distressed white, maybe the red. I don't know, like I really wish I was better at like designing and making stuff look good. Like I have such a plain background. I really wish that I was better at this. So I'm not too far away from Menards, so I'm gonna go see what they have. I think Menards actually has the white brick. When I was looking online, they have the white brick in stock. So I'm gonna go see if they do, and if they do, I can see it in person and see what that looks like, and then maybe peruse around there for some other ideas. But I don't know, so far it's not looking great. Well, at least it stopped snowing, so that's good. I can go to probably could have made that, but I didn't. Save big money at Menards. By the way, I've sent in numerous 11% rebate crap that they try to have here. I think I've gotten like 1 or 2 back, and I've sent in like a dozen. So totally a scam, I think. You know, if I like the whole mixed wood idea, I could always just get different types of floorings, because they all come in their little boxes, and I have to get multiple boxes anyway. And then I could just mix them up. Ah, here's an idea. Get some of this natural stone look. You know, it's fake as all get out, but you know, I could like do that somehow. There it is right there. Look at that different style of brick. Got different flavors of it too. Got a little bit of pewterish, a little bit more whitish, and a little bit more darker red. I actually kind of like the darker red a lot better than that bright red. So, okay. Dang, that's loud. Menards, I mean, you guys laid this out way better than Home Depot did, because I can actually see all these and not have to pull them out like I did last time. These, I can actually browse those and get a good idea what they look like. I appreciate that. I'm starting to get to the point in this whole like project idea that I just don't like anything that I'm looking at least I can't visualize it right, you know, and I don't want to like throw a bunch of money and time and effort and basically take down what I have right now that has worked for a while, that I've been, you know, changing up with lighting and stuff like that. But I don't want to like take all that down and then build this out and then just absolutely hate it. So, you know, I guess like the point of this video was to say, you know, that I am, you know, wanting to redo my studio. I don't know entirely what I want to do, but I'm down for some ideas. I have an idea in my head that I think would work, but now that I look at the brick and I kind of look at it, and I don't know, it might be the lighting that was in there, but it just didn't look as good as I probably would have hoped it would have, the white brick. I almost think that I'd want to get the red brick and paint it white. I think it would look better. I could make it look like a bad paint job, like we like use really cheap paint, for example. It's really kind of watered down and doesn't go on as thick. So If I do that, then you can kind of see some of the brick behind it, and it might be a little artistic, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to play with that idea. I'm gonna have to look up some painted brick on Google Images and see what comes up. So I don't know. Like, and then I found some shelves too. I didn't even think about that, like the floor standing shelves, like the cubes. Found some of those too, and I don't know if maybe I should. I don't know. There's a lot of ideas floating around. I do like kind of some of the look of the floor shelves, and I can put little tidbits or little things in them, and like maybe even some LEDs to light them up or something like that. I don't know what I'd put in them, but it would at least break up the background a little bit. I guess I'm gonna ask for some feedback from the audience. So leave some comments below if you have some ideas. You know, maybe some examples of some YouTuber studio backgrounds or backdrops that you just like. You know, link to it if you like. Just to, I don't know, start building some ideas. That's really what I'm looking for, I guess. At this point, I've not only been to Home Depot, but I've been to Menards, and I've looked at everything, and it was actually beneficial going to both, but surprisingly, I walked out of both without spending $1, which I don't remember the last time I went into a Home Depot or a Menards and didn't spend $1 or $100, because that's how easy it is to go in there and spend money. I mean, that's kind of surprising. Either way, I'm really happy that I didn't. Back to Social Blade though. Social Blade did say that, you know, like early May, probably mid-May, maybe late May, I should hit 100K. So I kind of want to get everything prepped for that and be ready for the 100K and have that ushering in a new era of the channel milestone thing. So I do have a little bit of time to get this worked out and figured out. Hopefully though, in the end, I don't just say screw that and just not change it and just be boring. Hopefully. I think though, while I'm in the big city, I think I'm gonna stop and get some sushi. That sounds delicious. Maybe some, you know, crab rolls and California rolls. Yeah, I think sushi. I know this was kind of a random, probably short and somewhat pointless video, but thank you for watching. I appreciate all of your ideas. Leave them in the comments section down below. Like and subscribe, and have yourself a great day.
My name is Jeff, and I say everybody should subscribe to Byte My Bits because he is like so amazing, and everybody should subscribe to him. Also, just so everybody knows, Bud Light Orange is my favorite beer, and I got the idea of drinking Bud Light Orange from Byte My Bits. I don't even remember what life was like before Bud Light Orange. It's like a whole new world. Don't you dare break my beer. A brand new drink to get you drunk. No one to tell you no, or you're a hoe.
Oh, I'm getting flagged for that one.